Namaste, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Prayas with Pratisha channel. Here in my channel, I speak about career, growth and productivity. I hope you all liked my first video of the Impossible Interview Question Series. This is the second video, and if you have not watched the first video, it is in my playlist under the topic career. You can go and watch it there. So without wasting much of the time, I will jump into the questions or the situations that we are going to discuss in this video. The situation that we are going to discuss now is more relevant or prevalent with the initial or early stage career trajectory if someone has, and in the early stage when someone has just entered the corporate, there might be situations, or it might take a couple of years for a person to find the stability or find the right kind of growth or role where they want to reach in, right? So in that case, a person can face situations maybe which is not in his control, or maybe he or she is choosing to have or try different companies or different roles initially when he or she does not have a specific direction or a goal in mind. Now I won't give a judgment of if it is something which is right or wrong, but it is a situation which is created, and the situation here would be you have switched a couple of companies in the first few years of joining your corporate, or in the, let's take for an example, you are 2 to 3 years you have been in the corporate now, and you have worked in, let's say, 2 or 3 companies now, or you have worked in companies with shorter stints, which is, it can be less than a year, or you just left a company in just 1 year and you have switched to the next company, right? So situations like that is not something which is out of the syllabus. It happens to a lot of people. The first question that can be asked by an interviewer after seeing your resume or seeing your experiences, I see that you have changed a couple of companies in your trajectory of career, and I see a pattern that you have worked in shorter stints in the last couple of years. May I know the reason why? This is the first question that they ask. Second question that can be asked here to you will be, how will we or the company have the confidence in you that this won't happen if you are joining our organization. The third question can be asked, which might be a little offbeat, but it just is meant to gauge the perspective that you have. The question can come as, you can actually know about a company or a domain if you spend quite a few years in that company. What is your opinion on that? I've collated all the 3 questions. You can take a screenshot in the next couple of seconds, and then I'll discuss the answers with you. I hope you have gone through all the questions that we are going to discuss in this video, and I will touch upon all the answers that you can give in a very strategic manner, which will give the confidence to the interviewer that you are the right choice for them. So in the first question, where the interviewer sees that you have changed a couple of companies, I feel that it is very much advantageous for a candidate to be honest and vocal here about the experiences, about what you went through, but there is a certain limitation or boundary in terms of how you answer those questions, right? You should never put yourself in a position where you are showing your weakness, or you are not giving that confidence to the interviewer that things might have happened in the past in regards to my career, but I am very much confident in the direction of where I am moving. So never put yourself in a position of weakness, even if you are honest. This is a personal experience that I had joined a company initially in my career, and after joining, the company actually started having some financial issues, and for which they were not paying us. So I faced that situation. So in that kind of a scenario, it is, of course, you have spent just 4 to 5 months or 6 months in a company, but you are not in a position to just continue being with the hope in that company that maybe they'll pay you, right? So you have to find a way out of that situation, find a better opportunity for you, and it might be reflected in your resume that you have worked in a certain company for this short period of time. It is very much advised to put forward the facts, the data that is in front, because a lot of organization or a lot of managers or interviewers are always very much impressed about the fact-based evidences that you put forward. So you can just tell it as, so this is the company that I was associated with, and this was the issues or the problems that I faced in that company. I don't know if you are aware about the situation or not, but it was very much highlighted in the media or the news as well. So it gives a kind of a confidence that you're not someone who is just spilling some stories around here. There is some certain opinions and facts out there in the internet, and and if they come across or they do their due diligence, they can come across that story as well. So that gives you a credibility. These type of answers, it is always advisable to follow a framework which is called STAR framework. I feel a lot of people here might be knowing about it, which is situation, task, action and results. So if we frame our answers previously in our brain in a framework sort, so I feel that the communication is a lot more easier and much more structured in that. It's very important for you to work around certain frameworks and be well prepared about these sort of questions before giving an interview. Now we will come to the second question that was asked, is how will the organization have the confidence in you that it won't happen, right, if you are going to join this organization. To tackle this question, it is very important for you to stress in front of the interviewer that you understand that there is an implication or a negative implication of short-term stints on your career. It does not look good on your resume. It does not give a positive outlook about you to the person that is sitting in front of you. So first, be vocal about it and communicate about it, that you understand that there are the implications of short-term stints in my career. Then you can move forward telling or giving the confidence that today I am taking an informed decision that this company and this domain will be the one that I would want to stick forward with and which will be aligned with my long-term objectives. And I'm very much confident that this company will provide me with all the incentives which will help me to grow in my career. As I said in my first video also, there is no right or wrong in business questions like this, and they're just gauging your confidence and the perspective that you bring onto the table. Coming to a third question, which is an opinion-based question. The question was, you can actually know about a company only after you have spent a couple of years. What is your opinion on that? Here, I had a couple of perspectives when I see this question. It can be asked from a perspective of seeing your intent, that if you want to have a longer stint in this company. The second would be the proactive nature that you have in learning about the company, not just on the job or on the floor, but beyond it, beyond your work, if you have the intent to know about a company or not. These are the two perspectives that came into my mind when I came across a question like this. So you can base your answers on the opinions that you have. So if someone asks me that question, I will answer it as, I completely agree with you on this, that it is very much important for a person to stick to a particular domain and a role to build up that expertise in that, and this role I feel is the perfect opportunity for me, which will allow me to have that time to grow over the years and learn about the company. This does not stop me to learn about the company, not just through my work, but through my personal research, through competitors analysis, through connecting and talking with people from different departments in the similar organization to have a holistic view about the company. These kind of answer give the interviewer that you are proactive, you are someone who has a sense of curiosity about the company and the work that you are doing, and it puts you in a favorable position when you are asked certain questions like this. I hope that the questions that I brought out today were different, and I'm sure that it is going to help many of you out there. I tried my best to put my perspectives in the answer as well, but as everyone's answers and opinions are different, if you have something else that you would want to share with me which can help other candidates also, please write in the comment section below. Thank you for giving me your time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.